Hi guys. Sorry, I'm like picking at my face. Okay, so I am makeup free and I just want to show you how to get ready today. Whoa. Using your hack stack and your B squared brush. So I am going to pull my hair off my face and I am going to show you how to get a little creative with your makeup today. So first things first, I want to prime. This is just a Mario Badeschi primer I got on Amazon. Maskcara does have a primer and a setting spray, 2-in-1, but it is currently out of stock right now. So I am going to just jump right in. All of our brushes are double-ended. I am going to use the flatter end to get ready, and I am going to use my hack stack today. So I have 7 colors right now, and I will show you what I'm going to do with the 8th when we get there. So first things first, you get custom matched to 3 colors, your brightening, your main, and your contour. I am going to show you today how to apply them all with this brush. So I'm just dipping into my brightening highlight first, and I'm just coming in, and really the trick with the B squared brush that I'm using today is you get to buff as you go. So that blending step you kind of eliminate when you use this brush. So I'm just really putting that in that triangle area underneath my eye to counteract any under eye bags, redness, and since this is also going to act as a concealer, I am just going to tap it on any spots that I want to conceal, okay? So I'm just going to swipe back in and come on my eyelid, underneath my eye, and just really buff as I go. This is great for women who like light to medium coverage because this brush really you can do everything with. So step 1 is done. So I'm going to come to step 2 using the same end of my brush. I'm going to swipe in to my main highlight, and now I'm just going to come in and buff this in on the bottom half of my face. So I like to come down on my jawline a little bit, and I'm just going to buff all that in around my mouth, the edge of my nose, and I like to drag any excess product down onto my neck. I'm not like swiping in and placing it there, but it's just a really convenient and quick and easy way to clean off your brush. So I just want to swipe in a little bit more, and I'm going to come in and do what I like to call the McDonald's arch and just come right above your forehead and connect that over by your temples. So your first 2 colors are done. So now I'm going to use that same end of my brush, okay? And I'm going to stamp into my contour. Today I'm using henna, and I'm just kind of squeezing it and making it a little bit denser. So my contour's on there, and then I'm just finding that hollow of my cheek and really hugging it. Henna, I think, looks great on a lot of people. It is definitely one of our cooler tones, and I love it for that everyday look when you don't need a super dramatic contour. And the really cool thing with this brush, like I said, is you can kind of buff it out as you go. So like I don't need to come back in and do a ton of blending afterwards. So I'm just going to come in and stamp this along my hairline and just buff it in as I go. And then I want to use any extra just on my jawline. And really, I am done with my first 3 colors. So I'm going to come in with my finger into henna, and I just like to always kind of connect my nose, my eyebrows to my nose. The point of this is to give yourself a little dimension. So I am now coming back in with my B squared brush and flipping it over and using the bigger end. And I'm just really going back and forth and softening that contour. I don't need to over blend. You don't need to over blend. That is, people get scared about contour, so then they over blend, and the point is you want to see it. So this is going to bug me, so I'm going to put a little bit of extra concealer on those spots and just blend it in. I'm going to place a little bit on my lips, and I am done with my first 3 colors. I am going to come in with my hotline brush and I am going to fill in my eyebrows, but I want to show you guys Muse. This is pretty dark. This is not my color, but I'm going to show you how creative you can be with makeup and how makeup is supposed to be fun, and there's no wrong way to do it. So I'm popping Muse next to my perfume, my lip and my cheek, and an extra eye brightening that I really love. I am going to use Muse with my hotline brush to come in and fill in my eyebrows. I could use henna, but I know that henna is too light for me. My hair is black and henna is really cool, and I don't want to make my eyebrows look gray. So Muse is a little bit warmer of a color, warmer toned. So I am just going to come in and fill in my eyebrows. So I like to always go underneath first and get that edge really sharp. And now I'm just going to flip over to my bristled end and just comb that all into place. So this might not be like the perfect color for you, but I really am using it for something else. I'm just showing you that you can use it as a brow filler too. So you can also even dip in. It's really pretty as a lip, but I love with cream makeup that how everything is so versatile. So, ta-da, I'll clean the eyebrows up a little bit. And now what I really grabbed it for. So, I really like to bronze, and Bella Bronzer is very popular, and sometimes it goes out of stock, and like then what do we do? Because we have nothing to use, right? Have no fear, Muse is here. So you're gonna use the big fluffy end of your B² brush, and you're just gonna tap very lightly on it. And see how I have very little product on there? I'm just gonna come in and tap on my forehead, and I'm gonna bronze one side and show you guys how awesome this is and how you can have fun with your makeup and don't be scared. So just coming in, your bronzer you want to put on the high points of your face, so like the backs of your cheeks, your forehead, your nose, which is why I said you don't have to blend that in so perfect, your jawline, and then let's just put like a little bit on your collarbone. So you can see this side has been bronzed with the color Muse. It's also on my eyebrows, and it's also on my lips. This side has not been bronzed. Okay, so don't freak out. Like, we have so much stuff that's so versatile. We can figure out a bronzer that will work for you. So I am getting this hair out of the way, and I'm just gonna buff this in to my forehead, the backs of my cheekbones, my jawline, and then this collarbone, my chin, and the side of my nose, and I am bronze. So how freaking awesome is that? Now, back to some of my tips and tricks that we got that out of the way. Sunlit. I love this baby. She's gonna come in right here in the corner of your eye to get rid of any of those extra blues, purples, even green tones underneath your eye that we have from kids, husbands, dogs, jobs, stress that life throws at us. You get to literally wipe them all away with the touch of one color. Let's open this for better lighting. There we go. Okay. So you guys, I have only used now my brightening, my mane, my contour, Muse, and Sunlit. So I can dip into my perfume and put some behind my ear, put some behind this ear, put some on my wrist, and you can throw this in your purse and your whole makeup bag gets to go with you. I am going to use Royal today as my lip and my cheek, so I'm going to go back to that first side of the brush that I used and just tap in there a little bit, smile, and place this on the apples of my cheeks and just work that back into my contour. Apples of my cheeks, work it back. Then I'm going to grab a little bit with my finger and just rub it. Royal is a gloss. Rub it right over Muse. I think the contour color going on your lips first creates a little bit more staying power. But it's a really, really pretty finish. And it just deepens it up a little bit. So I want to come in and show you guys some of my favorite eyeshadows. So I have Sabrina, Bird, Rigoletto, and this is Ivy League. That's what I thought it was. Haha. Okay, so these are four really, really pretty colors. I did not expect to match my eyeshadow today, but I just want to show you guys a really simple, quick get out the door. So this is Sabrina. This is my eyeshadow everything brush, and I am just sweeping Sabrina on my lid back and forth. She is a shimmer, and just it's giving me a really pretty base. I am pretty basic when it comes to my eyeshadow, but sometimes it's nice to have fun, right? So just sweeping back and forth, and then I wanted to come in with a little bit of Ivy League on the other side of my eyeshadow everything brush. I like to tap and get the excess off, and I'm just gonna sweep Ivy League right on my bottom lash line and just a little bit in my corner. Then I'm gonna do it on this side, Ivy League, and then right on that corner. And now I'm gonna flip back over to my big end and come in with Bird. If you are not new here, you know that Bird is one of my favorites, and I'm just gonna pop Bird right in the corner and in the crease and just blend Ivy League and Bird in together and just create like a really pretty basic, just give me a little bit of depth to my eyelid. So same for this side. Nothing crazy. I am a mom of a 2.5-year-old. I don't have time to be in the mirror forever, so I'm done. I can come back in and kind of blend this if I want. I think everybody says, oh my gosh, you have green eyes, don't wear green eyeshadow. Here's what I say. You have green eyes, wear whatever you want. So I am going to put some mascara on. If you are oily, you can set this with a loose powder. We have a pressed setting powder that is amazing. So many people love it, but I also say start with what you know. If you already have a loose powder that you love, by all means, rock it. Maskcara 3D foundation is meant to be worn with stuff you already currently have, stuff that you already currently love, and stuff that you already currently know. So if you love your concealer, work our foundation and your main highlight color into that. There's no wrong way to do this. Being a woman is so fun because you get the opportunity to be creative and literally reinvent yourself every single day when you get ready. So I hope this helped. I hope you guys love Muse. If you try it, please tag me and let me know. And don't freak out if Bella Bronzer is out of stock. I promise we will find something that works for you. Thank you guys for tuning in so much. Please let me know if you have any questions. Bye.